Hi there, my name is Dr. Katrina Cox, and I'm a naturopathic doctor. I'm the author also of The Opportunity in Cancer, and I wanted to come in today and chat with you about the hidden cost of stress on cancer survivors. This is such an important part of getting to thriving, which we've talked about in other videos, because stress is very silent. It's interpreted differently for different people. It makes a big impact on people's bodies in terms of healing, recovery, and energy. And the most important thing for cancer survivors in terms of exchanging or transforming to thriving is to find out where they are in the stress journey, and they're able to make changes so that it doesn't impact their lives in the same way. It reminds me so much of moms who've been diagnosed and going through a cancer recovery journey, especially those with young children. There are so many extra levels of upset and disappointment that many of these moms feel. There's a level of fear that is sometimes unquantifiable. How do they care for their youngins and still keep up a brave face that they need to put themselves first in order to be able to make it through treatment? I have countless stories of women feeling broken because of the limitations of this disease and also its treatment, and simple things like not being able to walk their children to work, or not having enough energy to be able to sit on the floor and play with their kids or help with homework. There is always going to be those cases. And this is where the community part of things come in, and also where understanding where the stress is. Because a lot of times when people get to the end of treatment, they think, okay, well, it's done. I should be able to go back to normal. And there is a specific case that it reminds me of this one woman who really struggled because she couldn't walk down the stairs, let alone walk her kids to school every day. And she really enjoyed that. And that was something that was really important to her. When we were able to break down how the stress of treatment and the disease was able to, impact her, and we discovered that even a small nutrient such as vitamin D was missing in that whole process. And just by refilling that nutrient, she was able to walk 1 kilometer a day, which gave her the ability to walk her kids back and forth to school. And so this is really important. The psychological stress, there are some studies that show that psychological stress is linked to cancer reoccurrence. It's moderately linked. And it shows that this data shows that decreasing this distress over time actually reduces the fear of the future, which also leads to changes in cancer reoccurrence. So if we want to work on progression-free survival and we want to work on thriving, we really need to get into the nitty-gritty of how stress is impacting you. One of the things that's lovely about the book is there's a survivor model. So it attaches stress to an emotional output, because a lot of times we're expressing our stress in emotions and we don't even realize it. Anger, frustration, sadness, fear, all of these things. And so the stress affects every level of function. Stress can affect our mind and our moods, and it can have an impact on our anxiety. But more importantly, it also impacts how our body is able to do the healing. If our cells are in that stress state, healing doesn't come as easily. Cancer recovery requires attention in order to the stress, in order to actually get to the next level. And so understanding the condition of stress, how it impacts our body and how it impacts our daily lives is going to be the most important. And that's what the hidden cost of stress is all about. So I hope you enjoyed our video. Check out my blog, read a little bit more, check out more videos, and of course, also get your copy of The Opportunity in Cancer today.